Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Off-play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Evans. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Apparently, line number one on the game plan, attack, now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots. Any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Off-play action. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Sparks. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
For wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks. Him on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll move the tight end. Trying to run, it's Jenkins. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Texas State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk. And strangely, one possession in, it got ripped.
Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Got him in a room. He's gonna get loose. He'll take it to touchdown, Longhorn. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You gotta go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Jackson will throw. It's complete to the left.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And they get him down.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Third down play from the gun. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes a catch. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Open on the left side is Smith. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Pressure coming, and they got it. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They need hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Longhorns offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Hollywood Smothers, a transfer from NC State. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. First carry of the season. Still on his feet at the 35. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a... Boy, he is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. That's caught. It's Wingo. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Throwing Manning. Fires quickly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Running inside, it's Smothers. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll take a shot. Tosses it incomplete. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that...
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches, Palmer. Nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed just stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll go to the counter. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're gonna take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Evans. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try the left side. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose him.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Got it, looking for the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. He's there to make the stop. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Man, it's players over plays, and it like finds your guys, finds your matchups. They have to keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
To throw, Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. On the run, it's Smothers. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Pocket breaking down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Smith.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Power ahead. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Oh, he's got a chance. Crosses the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's Manning to throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's Northern Illinois looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
And the Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. Good work by the coverage here. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Oh, better look out! Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Evans. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Jackson will throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can...
Finding some room. Bust through behind his pad. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll run it. It Smothers. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll run with Brown. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. Offense in a bunch formation. Manning. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Texas offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He now has 115 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Run inside. It's Burgess. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes a catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Wants to bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a 1st and 10. Play action, here's Manning. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Longhorns, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Arch Madness. Ryan's his big tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Brown. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Manning with a play fake. Under fire. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. All down inside the 5 and the 4 after the pick.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Jackson will throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. They'll go back to work on offense. Running inside. It's Smothers.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Longhorns are in the red zone. Here's Arch to throw. It's complete on the right side. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They go play action with Manning. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Longhorn. Fit it in the window for the score. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Hold and finds his man on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Jackson gonna throw it. Snagged out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Manning on play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. First down, 10 yards to go. Now the play fake. Under fire. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It is your job as an OC to be aggressive. I get that, but you can't be reckless. And once you've made one mistake already in the 4th quarter, you still got the lead. You might want to now start thinking about running some clock.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Jackson will throw. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this is always the time in the game when coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to...
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. On 1st down, it's Brown again. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion in coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rule, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.